All right, Shalom, Shalom. Giving all praises and honor and glory that's due to Yahweh. Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who taught me this truth, and double citation to all your Akim, the men that are prophesying the name throughout the four winds of earth, pushing this truth with their righteousness and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers, and to the Aqua, the feast sisters that are listening and learning. To you, I say Shalom. All right, we're going to jump right into it. All right, coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power. How about Shin Shah? Go into edifying faith and lamps. And how about Shin Shah? Praise. Let's be edifying and straight to the point. So let's jump straight into it, man. This is from Jerusalem Post. And it reads, one wrong move. Tehran's Times reveals Iran's targets in Israel, man. So these are wars and rumors of wars, man. All right. And you see it right there. Tehran's Times. Just one wrong move. All right. And notice the caption down there. It says, threat and pressure do not work on Iran. Why? Why is not working on Iran? Because, hey, look, Iran, like these weak nations that didn't have nuclear capabilities, now they do. So the threats no longer work, man. These threats are no longer working on these T nations, man. It ain't working on China. It's not working on Russia. It's not working on Iran. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Shin Shai controls all things, man. Okay? The Lord Yahweh Shin Shai is putting the spirit on these nations to do these things that they're doing, man. All right, let's get that. It's Proverbs 21, verse 1. The king's heart, which is the mind, is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shin Shai. As the rivers of waters, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Okay? So these nations, all right, are now starting to hate the whore, Babylon the Great America, and hey, like I said, just one wrong move, man. All right? One wrong move, and hey, it's over with. Okay? So, without further ado, let's get the scripts. Let me read this article first. Lucky. Let's read this article first, and then we're going to get the scripts and Lord willing this lesson to be edifying. All right. It says a rocket alert map display a list of targets Iran was striking including pins in Lebanese territory and on Palestinian cities. All right, and you see it up there. All right, this little map right there. Of course, you can see that with the pen, little red pins right there. So hey, Iran ain't playing, man. And hey, these heathen nations, they are about to unleash all kinds of pits of hell, man. Alright? Alright, like it says, hey, the least of the flock should draw them out. And hey, that least of the flock, which is those small hatters over there, is gonna draw America into this next World War III, man. Okay? So let's read a little bit more. It says an Iranian newspaper published a map on Wednesday threatens Israel with missiles attacks. The map shows pins representing rocket alerts for dozens of potential targets, including Lebanese territory and Palestinian cities in the West Bank. The map published on the front page of the Tehran Times was part of an article headline, just one wrong move. And that's all it's going to take. One wrong move, man. And hey, World War III is going to pop off. Okay? So hey, we're close. And we believe next year through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai that hey, all hell is gonna break loose, man. You see World War III is moving fast. You see the MOTB moving fast. So a lot of things is hey, and it's in display. That's lucky about that. This internet is running slow, so I'm paying attention to that. So let's continue to read on. It says an intensification of the Israeli military threats against Iran seems to suggest that the Zionist regime has forgotten that Iran is more capable of hitting them from anywhere, wrote the newspaper. Hey, you see? Come on, man. Hey, man. It's on, man. Okay? Adding, it doesn't need to remind the illegitimate regime of Israel of Iran's defense capabilities. And hey, like we just said, man, these nations that were once, didn't have nuclear capabilities, now they do, man. Like it says in Joel chapter 3 and verse 10, we're going to get that scripture. It says, let the weak say I'm strong. And that's what these nations are saying, all right? These nations that didn't have nuclear capabilities, now they do, okay? All right, let's read on. It says the article ended with a 2013 quote by Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei warning that Iran would destroy Tel Aviv and Haifa if Israel. Slaki, what the hell? I'm sorry about that. Slaki. Let's read that again. It says the article ended with a 2013 quote by Iranian Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei warning that Iran would destroy Tel Aviv and Haifa if Israel make a mistake and conducts a military strike. So, hey, that's wars and rumors of wars, man. Okay, come on, man. Wars and rumors of wars. It says the threats come as Israel and the U.S., which is Babylon the Great America, advanced preparations for a military option should negotiations in Vienna to return to the JCPOA nuclear deal fails. And those nuclear deals are gonna fail, man. Ain't no more negotiating. All right, those negotiating and all them talks to the table, all that shit's coming to an end, man. There ain't gonna be no more talks, man. These nations are ready to go. And yes, you see, and look, Iranian missiles, and you see them missiles right there, man. Hey, these nations, they're ready to fire their missiles up on, Babylon the Great America, and Israel also gonna be destroyed as well, man. So hey, you know, hey, this is all being done through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. It says a massive IDF drill mimicking a strike on Iran is reportedly planned for next year. You see? Come on, man. Yeah. It says, despite the threats being directed towards Israel, the map shows potential targets over the border with Lebanon and on what appears to be Genie and Nablus. In other words, let's see. I'm gonna read down here. It says Iran is suggest would also fire missiles toward a show of empty areas in the Negev desert, although it is unclear why they would do so. All right, let's see. Anything else in here? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. All right, let's go to the scriptures, man. So as you see, man, wars and rumors of wars, man. Okay, so let's get the scriptures, man. So I'll put that article in the description box. You can read the rest of it. Okay. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. You're hearing wars and rumors of wars, man. All right. That's wars and rumors of war. Report. All right. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. All these are the beginning of sorrows, man. 2022, man, 2022 is gonna bring in a lot of stuff, man. Okay, so we're very, very close to things popping off. Okay. Let's read this. This is Jeremiah chapter 45 and Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 45. My people, go ye out of the midst of her, Babylon the Great American, and deliver every man his soul from the fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh Shai. And that fierce anger is going to be felt through those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Okay? Verse 46. And lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. And that's about to happen. That's about to take place. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. All right. Let's go to that scripture in the NLT. Actually, in the Bible. All right. All right. We go down here. We're gonna look at the word rumor. All right. Load up right quick. There you go. All right, rumor. Come on, man. There we go. Come on. Yeah, we get the bit. All right. Let's just read it. No, I ain't got time for that. All right. You see, it's report, news, rumor. All right. And that's what you're hearing. A report, a war, World War III, man. News, rumor, report. All right. Mentioning. All right. There you go. I was trying to get this word.
Strong's H 8052. Shemuah. Shemuah. And second entry, Shema'ah. Shema'ah. And third entry, Shema'ah. Shema'ah.
All right, you get the bit. All right, and the series right there it says report, news, rumor. All right, and that's what you're hearing the news, report, and you hear all that talks about what's going on, man. All right, with China, Russia, and Iran. All right, all these nations banding together. All right, so hey, that's what you hear. Okay. All right, let's read this in the NLT. Jeremiah 51 and verse 45. Come out, my people, flee from Babylon. Hey, and hey, that's what you, Jace, need to do, man. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, not come out of the literary, but spiritually flee from this place. Okay, spiritually remove yourself from this place. Detach yourself out of this place, man. Cause hey, it's over with for this place. Okay. Verse 45, come out, my people, flee from Babylon, save yourselves, run from the Lord Yahweh Shai's fierce anger. And hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai's fierce anger is about to be felt, okay? Next year, horrible judgment is coming. You see the MOTB, World War III, all of these things are coming down the pipeline, man. Okay? Verse 46, do not panic. Don't be afraid when you hear the first rumor of reproaching force, for rumors will keep coming year by year. Violence will empty the land as the leaders fight against each other. And that's what you're about to see. These leaders, these nations, finna fight against each other. World War III. Okay? So that's what you're about to see. All right? Hey, that's spirit, man. All right? Nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. All right? Jeremiah 51 and verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said the Lord Yahweh Shai. And that's what you're about to see, man. This is all being done, all right, for the children of Israel, man. All right. Verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, which destroyed all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt offering. America, Babylon the Great is about to become a burnt offering, and wherever mounts, hey, wherever these Edomites dwell, man. All right, especially in the land of Israel, man. Especially in the homeland. All right, we're about to go home, man. Israel, hey, that land got to be destroyed in order for the New Jerusalem to come down, man. All right, hey, the kingdom's gonna be built, okay? Verse 26, and they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for a foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai. Hey, these Edomites are about to be desolate. Hey, like it says, and hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai shall have, war against Amalek from generation to generation. Okay? Let's see. I'm gonna read this. Verse 27. Set up a standard in the land. Blow the trumpet among the nations. That's what we're doing, man. We're blowing the trumpet, warning. Hey, warning what's to come. Prepare the nations against her. Call together against her the kingdoms of Arastach, Mini, Ashkenaz. Appoint a captain against her. Cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars, and that's the military force. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, Russia. Okay, so Russia's gonna be involved. China's gonna be involved. All these nations gonna be involved to back up Iran. Okay, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. This place is going to completely be destroyed, man. All right? And that's what this World War III is being prepared for these nations to, hey, take this place out. All right? And it's gonna start with hey, Iran. Okay? Iran, Israel, all these nations. Let's just say the least of the flock should draw them out. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, right here. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Shai, that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes, that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And that's what's going to happen. Okay? The least of the flock is going to draw them out, man. All right? Israel is going to draw America into this next world war. Okay? This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 3. All right? And let's see. I'm going to start at verse 2. Ezekiel 38, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, and the chief priests of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all the militaries, man. So hey, Russia, all right, the military force, all right, all of them clothed with all sorts of armory, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, all right, the military, all right. Verse 5, Persia, all right, I think that's Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets. Gomer, that's Turkey, and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. All the militaries. Okay? Verse 7. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, and thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So Russia is gonna be a guard until Iran, Russia is knocking. So Russia is gonna be a guard to Iran, China, North Korea, and all these other nations, man. Why you think these other nations are making deals with Russia and China? All right, America is basically being being stamped out, man. Okay, nobody wants to deal with America anymore. Babylon the Great. These nations are tired of the ways of Babylon, the philosophies, the wicked philosophies of Babylon the Great, man. People have had enough. These nations have had enough. All right, let's get down to Ezekiel 38, verse 10. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai power. It shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. And hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to put that evil thought into, hey, Russia, Gog and Magog's mind to do what? Let's read on. Verse 11. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled village. What is this talking about? America, Babylon the Great. Is not America as an unwalled village? Yes. I will go to them that are at rest. You people here in Babylon the Great, you're at rest. Thinking you can't be touched. Thinking America can't be touched, man. Psh. Yeah, okay. That dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates, to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land, man. It's talking about Babylon, the great America, man. Okay? So, hey, all you people think that nothing bad can happen to America. Hey, America's gonna last forever? Shit. About to be in for a rude awakening, man. I was gonna get another scripture. Just had it in mind too. I think it was Isaiah. I think it was. Let's see. I'll just go to it. Yeah. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which say, it's like, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. All right? This goes twofold. It's talking about those missiles, but hey, it also be talking about those bullets, man, because hey, Russia is gonna come over here and hey, they gonna have their way with you Americans, man. All right? And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, their eyes shall not spare children. When the UN nations get over here, these other nations get over here, man, it's over with. These nations are gonna they gonna have their way with you people, man. Especially you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, and especially you damn women. All right, you Israelite women. Shit, it's over for you women over here. Okay. Verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabians pitch tents there, neither shall the shepherds make their foes there. Nothing is gonna dwell here after World War III, man. And we're very, very close to these things happening. This is Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. That's what these nations are doing now. All right, look at look at Iran, man. All right, what does it say in that article? Let's go back to it. All right, notice the caption down there. It says, "Threat and pressure do not work on Iran. These threats are no longer working on these nations, man." Okay, so lucky about that shit. All right, let's read this again. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. These nations that didn't have nuclear capabilities are, hey, they're flexing. Okay? Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Hither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh Shai. Let the heathen be wakened, and come up into the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All right? And that's what's coming. These nations are about to be judged for what they done to the children of Israel, man. Let's get this. This is Isaiah 34 and verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Shai is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, he hath delivered them to the slaughter, and that's what's coming. These nations are about to be gathered to be judged for what they've done to the children of Israel, man. The so-called Negroes, 1900 Native Americans, the Israelites. Okay? Verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. The mountains represents governments. Okay? Verse 4. All the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall roll together as a scroll. That's that mushroom cloud from the ICBM nuclear missiles. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. Verse 5. For my soul shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. And upon the people of my cursed judgment. And that sword is talking about the ICBM nuclear missiles. Right? Verse 6. The sword of the Lord Yahweh Shai is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and the blood of the lambs and goats, and with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh Shai hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Okay? That's not a modern day Basra is talking about America, Babylon the Great. Okay? Verse 7. And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. Why, Lord? Verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion, the monument of Israel, man. Okay? The Israelites. You nations about to pay for what you did to the true children of the Lord, man. The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? All right? Isaiah 9 and 5. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warriors with confused noise, and garments rolled together in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Yeah, ICBM nuclear missiles going to burn this place. All right, let's get this. This is Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. World War III is coming quickly, man. The days are being shortened for the elect's sake. Okay? This is Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh shall host, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So hey, this place about to be burnt, man. Babylon, Great America, and parts of where you Edomites dwell, man, especially in the land of Israel, man. Okay? So, hey, it's over with. All right? And you know what? I quoted it earlier, so I'm going to get it. And this is why the Lord Yahweh Shai is shortening the days. Let's get this. I'm going to close it out. Matthew 24 and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no nor ever shall be. And that said, those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. The days are being shortened for the elect's sake. Okay? All these things are being done for the elect, man. Okay? So, hey, our salvation is near. All right? Our salvation is near than when we believed, when we came into this truth. So, hey, year 2022, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be one interesting year. All right? So, hey, we about to get the hell up out of here. All right? Lord willing. All right? We about to get up out of this place, man. And like the article say, man, just one wrong move. And hey, World War III is gonna pop off, man. So hey, you're hearing that wars and rumors of wars. Okay? So I'm gonna post this article in the description box, man. Lord willing, I pray this lesson was edifying. All praises to you, how about Shemi Al Shai, by Shimmer Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. Till next time I say Shalom, Kwame Asheranglish, Wild Bob Ball about one DTA. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it on out the way, man. Let's go. We ready. All right. Till next time I say Shalom.